Cool math games. Everyone has heard of cool math games. I hope. They have the best chess players on that website, and today I'm going to be taking them all on. Me against cool math games. So originally I was going to do this during peak hours, which would be while I'm at school, but the school computer won't let me go on chess. It allows me to go on cool math games. Just not on chess. Chess.com we can easily get onto. So we have to work with what we have, which is this amount of players. This is going to be a best of 5. First to 3 wins. All of these games are going to be on the advanced option because I want the best to come out and fight me. So let's get started with game 1. We get matched up pretty quickly considering how few players there are. We start off with black and our opponent starts with g3. I decide to go for the King's Indian and they go for this double fianchetto setup. We both get what we want. I think. I don't exactly know what they were going for. Yes, their bishops are strong, but I didn't quite understand why they haven't developed their knights. I just play more developing moves and they push some more pawns. Let's just skip a little more to the good part. We finally get to an exchange. My fianchetto bishop is gone and one of their bishops are gone too, as well as our knights. Let's skip a lot more. They finally castled and developed their last knight. There's not really a lot I can say about this game. So let's just cut straight to the end. Here. They just blundered mate in 1. So yeah, game 1 goes to me. During filming all of this I didn't realize I didn't have sound on, so I guess we are just going to deal with this the entire time. On to the next game. Game 2. We play with black again, kind of sucks but I'll deal with it. Our board may look a little different and that's because I changed it when playing a quick bullet game on cool math games. Our opponent started with d3, a weird move but it's fine. Which is why I did the same move, and after a few moves we got into this position. Here is when I started asking myself why this person really was advanced as the option suggested. Because they lost their queen for a pawn. Then we just play more developing moves. Here they take another pawn, which I didn't understand. After they lost their queen I think they just went a little crazy and wanted to lose their pieces. Like look. Throughout the rest of the game they keep losing pieces either for free or for something of much lower value. Piece after piece. And then we just get a checkmate on the edge of the board. Which felt nice. Nothing much to say about this game. Just a lot of lost material. 2-0 so far. Kind of disappointed in the cool math games chess players, but things can still change. Game 3. Could be the final game. Could not be. I finally start a game off with white and play e4. Our opponent plays the Scandinavian, which I was very surprised about after my last game. I take, they take, and I bring out my knight. Pretty normal stuff if you ask me. Here's where the weird stuff got into play. First they gave me a check, I blocked with my bishop so that there's one less piece to move when trying to castle. Then they play queen to f4, which is strange. They're also spending a lot of time on these moves. Obviously they're not the advanced player I was looking for, but this is still a game. I replied to them with d3. Just kicking around their queen for fun. Most of this game is just me kicking their queen around, me just making developing moves and them moving their queen all over the place. I finally castled and have almost all my pieces developed while they only have their queen out in the middle of the board. They do finally start developing their pieces, in a weird way. Knight to the edge of the board, and like I've done the last couple of moves, I attack their queen. They move it in front of my bishop, almost any other move would have been fine, but no. A full loss of a queen for nothing. They asked for a take-back too. Which I agreed to, but I don't know how the take-back option works, so all it did was go back to before I made my move. So I just took their queen again. And they resigned. So. Yeah. Nice games but kind of disappointing. I'll eventually do this again during peak hours, probably just fake being sick or something. I'll be going back to endgames next week, so keep your eyes out for that. But other than that, please subscribe and bye people.